So following on from our video the other day where I showed you the new exhaust system fitted to the car and started up, I wasn't happy with the raspiness of the exhaust, so I thought first thing to do, check the back box out. This car was running anti-lag systems and launch control, and the very poorly welded perforated tube has detached itself from the 3-inch pipe, as you can see. So that was just hanging there like that, and as you can see I've took all the baffles out of there already, but the baffles are in here. And they're pretty much crystallised, burnt, knackered. The wire that normally surrounds the perforated tube, everything was up this end of the exhaust, so there was no silencing going on. You're going to get a power loss with that as well, and it sounded terrible. So what we're going to do today, we're going to make this back box repackable like the race silencers, and I'm using top quality Acropovic acoustic sound deadening, and that should quieten it down and make it sound a lot better than it did. So here's a better view of the baffles that come out of the exhaust sphere. You can see this is the steel wire wall. This normally wraps around the perforated tube. That's disintegrated due to the heat, and this is the baffle material, which is all crystallised and stuck up one end of the exhaust system. So what we're going to do now, so we've got nice new, brand new stainless wire wall. This is going to go around the perforated tube, and this is the state-of-the-art Acoustafil silencer baffles that Acropovic and Arrow and all the top race companies use. And what happens with this is when you wrap it around the perforated tubing in the back box, when the heat heats up the perforated tube, these strands in here, they all separate and it blows up like a pillow, and it allows the loud exhaust noises to dull down before they come out the tailpipe, and you don't get that horrible noise like you would on a Honda Civic or something like that with that raspiness. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to fit all this fresh stuff to it. So the first thing we're going to do is going to re-weld this perforated tube back onto the 3-inch system, and then we can repack this with silencer material and make it as good as new. So this is the first stage of the silencer repacking. So what you do is you get stainless wire wool, and then you put this around the perforated tube and you use wire to attach it. This stops all the muffler material, the silencer material, being blown out through the perforated tube. So the video will show you how a performance muffler is put together. Obviously the perforated tube is a nice straight pipe for a free-flowing design out the tailpipe. So now what we're going to do is going to fill it with this Acoustafil silencer material. You should always use a mask when you're filling this stuff because it's fiberglass and it gets in your lungs and it's going to cause all sorts of problems. So I'm going to stick a mask on. So here's the muffler, all freshly, nicely new packed. You can see how nice it looks. What happens now is when the exhaust heats up, these strands that are in here, these melt, and then this will expand and create a tight seal in all the different crevices, and we'll have optimal sound absorption from the silencer material, and it will sound a lot better than it did. So all I've got to do now is make a new plate up. Obviously that one's now, I'm going to make a new plate up for this, and we'll be good to go. So I finished up the back box, repacked it, welded it back up. I've just fitted it to the car, so I'm going to give it a start up now. So that's the car on cold start. Gotta love the smell of V-Power, D-Cat exhaust. It's got to be the best smell in the world. So the exhaust has got a much better tone to it now, it's a lot deeper. So I'm assuming that when it comes on boost, it's not going to have that raspiness anymore. So I'll take it out for a drive and I'll let you know. So there's a little sneak peek while I'm letting the car warm up. Just refurbished these rear shock absorbers for my car, and I've also done a front. So we'll get a video of them, sticking them on soon, and we'll set them up to the track spec that I like setting the cars up to.